Good morning, YouTube. Long time no see. Sitting in my work parking lot this morning. About every day I roll in here about 20-30 minutes early and smoke a pipe. As some of you who follow along, probably on Instagram more than on here, you guys might be aware that we had the Moundsville Meetup on Saturday night. That was a lot of fun. Got this Peterson there. Not sure how well you guys will be able to see that, but sharp looking thing. I don't really know too much about it yet. Kind of just bought it and smoked it. Haven't really done too much investigating on what type of pipe it is or anything like that. Smoke's good, I know that. Have some Amphora Burley in it. Have some Boswell's English biscuit for my lunch break. Usually come out here for my half-hour lunch and smoke, and then on my final 15-minute break of the day is when I eat my lunch. Usually eat a big breakfast to make sure I'll be able to hold out. The Moundsville meetup was a ton of fun. That's the third one we've done now. Me, Brian, Beans, and Mike. I don't know if he's on YouTube. I know he watches videos, but I don't think he makes content. We're the only three, aside from the Cornell and Deal rep, Joe, who have been to all three events. So we're the founding fathers of the group. We have all the influence. Jared might have been to all three. I'm not sure though. But this time, I think there were probably around 20-25 people that showed up. 30 if you count Tyler, the owner of the cigar lounge, if you count his family. So it's getting bigger. The first two we had, I don't know, around 10 probably. There were quite a few people missing that have usually been there. Scripto, my dad, Big Country Briar, Cole. Brian said there were a couple guys from New York, or not from New York, but there were a couple guys that said they were going to come down but went to a different meetup up in New York. So we hope they had fun. We wish them well. I can't think of a better time than getting together at a lounge with a couple unique but similar-minded individuals who all smoke pipe and just spending the day together. I can't think of anything better. We do a lot of family picnics in my family. And don't get me wrong, I love spending time with them. I get a kick out of those picnics, but these couple pipe meetups I've been to, whether it's Columbus or Moundsville, I look forward to get more excited for them than I do family picnics. Seeing all the unique faces come down, like I said, we usually have around 10, maybe a little more than 10 for the second show. or second meetup rather. This one we had probably 20 to 30 people. And seeing the new faces come in and kind of introduce themselves to the group a little bit. Hear a little bit about their backstories, how they smoke a pipe, the type of pipes they have, how they like certain blends, this, that. It's just... I don't think there's a better time in this world that I could have than that. And what's so great about it is most everybody brings their own tobacco, but they bring enough that they're willing to share with everybody. On the second meetup, Big Country Briar Cole brought, a heap of tobacco that he was pretty much just giving away. Me and a couple other people picked through that and took a few things that Cole gave us permission to take. But this time Mike brought a couple tins of tobacco for everybody to try. He brought 2 Captain Earl tins. I don't remember what they were, Night Watch, and the other one was a blue tin. I didn't try either one of them. Should have, but I didn't. He brought a big tin of Cosba, I think it is, by Drakkar and Sons. Now, by the time I got around to trying that, I was on bowl 7 of the meetup, bowl 10 for the day. So, needless to say, the tongue was running a little raw there, so I don't know exactly how that stuff tastes. I couldn't really get a good pickup if it was packing a little heat behind it, if it was a heavy hitter, because I kept getting a little warm while I was smoking it, but I couldn't tell if that was because of the blend or if it was just hot in the shop. I mean, it was like 94 degrees down there. The shop wasn't too bad, but outside was brutal. Seems like that's our weather nowadays. It's either 70 degrees and raining all day, or it's 900 degrees out and you can barely breathe. That's why I'll take fall and winter over spring and summer any day. Any day. What else did Mike bring? He had bought a tin of this, don't quite remember the name of it. Like Penne Casa or something like that. They have a Latakia Flake 20, a Latakia Flake 40, and an Oriental Flake or something like that. And he had the Latakia 40, and he cracked it, and he let me smell it. It smelled good. I haven't had, I think the only other straight, well, it's not a straight Latakia. I think it's only 40% Latakia, but the heaviest Latakia blend that I've had, I think, is HH's Latakia Flake. And I only tried that twice. I have some at home. I like it, I guess, but I've only had 2 bowls of it, so I don't really know. Penne Casa? Something like that. I'll show it in my next video. But that stuff is fantastic. If you can get your hands on some Latakia Flake 40, do so. Just to try it. And the tin's real cool, too. It's like one of those Altoid mint containers. You pop it open, it has hinges on the back, so you can pop it open and the lid won't fall off. It's fantastic. I don't know how well it seals. You know, I put my tobacco in a jar still, but I'm keeping that tin. I'll keep that tin for as long as I can, put nails or screws, whatever I can find, put in it. So he had me try some of that, and then I picked up a tin of it. Tyler only bought 2 tins of that. He bought 6 tins total of the 3 different kinds I named, because he hadn't heard of them. Nobody else had really heard of them. But we figured we'd give it a try. The cigar lounge is now a small batch lounge, so they'll be selling some of the small batch stuff. Just exciting. Bunch of guys getting together, enjoying each other's company, telling stories, giving life lessons, just spending time together. You don't find that too often nowadays. Or if you do, 99% of it's behind a screen, and there's no comparison to being in the flesh. I think they're talking the next one might be in September. We obviously have the pipe show coming up in August. Oh, I can't wait for that. I'm looking forward to that. A lot of the same guys that are going to be, or that have been at the meetups, are going to be in Columbus. So if you want to get a taste for some of the guys, come on out to Columbus. I know I'll be there. And then whenever we get the dates for the next meetup, Brian will post them. Tyler will post them. The shop page will post it. You know, we'll all try to get the word out. That way anybody that's interested in coming can come on down. So that's about all I have for today. I gotta get ready to head into work. I'm gonna finish this pipe up, or what I can finish up of it. Then I'm gonna endure a 12-hour day. So I wish you all the best today. So long.